that made us wonder if rehab for the rich and famous is more like relax for the rich and famous.
Welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
You've heard of lifestyles of the rich and famous, but lately you've been hearing more about rehab of the rich and famous.
The new trend for young Hollywood seems to be going into rehab facilities that are more like spas.
That's right. Gone are the days of tough love.
It used to be that rehab meant 28 days and you were on lockdown.
But when you're rich and famous, rehab doesn't sound all that bad. Take Crossroads Treatment Center, for instance, where close to $20,000 a month gets you group meditation overlooking the Caribbean on the island of Antigua, plus gourmet meals. Just ask Whitney Houston. She's been there.
It's not like the old classic rehab days.
Indeed, it isn't.
If they're being treated like they're special, that's really going to get in the way of their recovering.
Showbiz Tonight can tell you when it comes to rehab, stars like Lindsay Lohan and Mike Tyson drop $80,000 a month. $80,000 at treatment facilities like LA's Wonderland Center for amenities like...
It does have yoga, and you can go horseback riding in Runyon Canyon, and there are gourmet meals served. You can have ahi tuna and lobster.
Wait a minute. Mike Tyson doing yoga and horseback riding?
You know, there's nothing wrong whether you're a star or you're a non-celebrity when you go into treatment to have body work. You should have a nutritionist. You should exercise, doing yoga, meditating.
Mel Gibson meditated at Passages Malibu Treatment Center for close to $60,000 a month after his DUI arrest and anti-Semitic rant.
Passages, which is located in Malibu, offers a gym with personal trainers, a juice bar, and you can even get filet mignon cooked by a former chef at Spago.
It has Showbiz Tonight asking the tough question, is all this high-end rehab nothing more than living it up instead of living a better life?
The focus has to be on getting better, not, ooh, who's here? Is it Mel Gibson?
He wasn't at Beaumont, where Nicole Richie chose to get away from her not-so-simple life. She did it by taking a page from Courtney Love and checking in there for treatment, which left a hole in their wallets at the cost of $80,000 a month.
Beaumont, where Nicole Richie and Courtney Love went, is fairly swank. They have no more than 5 people at a time there. You can get anti-aging treatments, there's a concierge service. People in treatment there even go whale watching.
Shamu? Really? Is all this gratification necessary, or is it simply about making celebrities comfortable?
Being comfortable does not mean that you have your cell phone and you're doing interviews or you're going out to a kickboxing class in Malibu.
Not all rehab treatment facilities give celebrities the spa treatment.
The Betty Ford Center, where Keith Urban went, is one of the holdouts of the old treatment style.
Not just Keith Urban, but stars like Drew Barrymore as well.
Guests have to do chores, including scrubbing toilets. There are no cell phones allowed. Everyone has a bunkmate, and the food is served cafeteria style.
No whale watching or massages?
There's no whale watching. There's no massages.
So what works best, pampering or tough love?
You need both.
We're guessing that's what Promises alumnus Britney Spears was thinking when she checked into the $48,000 a month treatment center.
Now that place boasts 500 thread count sheets, a beautician, tennis, massages, and even meals prepared by what they call recovering nutritionists.
With such big stars going into rehab, we also question whether the rich and famous are really getting help or simply hiding from media scrutiny and the paparazzi.
In some ways, I do think that it is a way to hide out for these young celebrities. They're tired, they're exhausted, they've been partying too much, so they just go into a rehab center where they're treated like kings and queens, and every need of theirs is catered to. It's really like checking into the Four Seasons.
It may be posh, but it serves a purpose. It gets a star much needed help.
When I'm really close to getting the addict or alcoholic to say yes, I start telling them about you'll have private Pilates, you'll have a nutritionist, there'll be yoga, you'll be in your own condo. I start thinking, can I go there too?
As you just saw,